My best friend used suicide threats to manipulate me after I exposed his cheating ass. I was in college when I found out my best friend was cheating on his girlfriend. She was a sweet girl, and I couldn't believe he would do something like that. I confronted him about it, and he told me he would break up with her. He didn't. I told him if he didn't tell her I would. He begged me not to and told me he would do it. He didn't. I ended up telling her. She broke up with him, and he found out I was the one who told her. He was furious with me, and we stopped talking. A few months later, he called me and told me he needed to talk. I went to his place, and he told me he was sorry for everything. He told me he was in a bad place, and he was going to therapy. He told me he was going to make things right with his ex. I believed him. A few weeks later, he called me again and told me he needed to talk. I went to his place, and he told me he was going to kill himself. I stayed with him all night and talked him out of it. The next day, I called his therapist and told them what happened. They told me they would take care of it. A few days later, he called me and told me he was going to kill himself again. I stayed with him all night again and talked him out of it. This went on for months. I was terrified he would actually do it. I couldn't tell anyone because he made me promise not to. Eventually, he got better and stopped calling me. We haven't talked in years.